top 10 highest paid footballers. Football is money obsessed. Transfer fees and wages are inflating out of all control, reason and logic. Some of the game's best players are sitting on cash mountains that could barely fit in the behemoth stadiums they ply their trade in. Football players earn vast sums of money every year, and we've rounded up the highest paid stars in the world in 2022. Here's the list of the top 10 highest paid football players. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets is one of the greatest holding midfielders of all time. The Spain international has played a pivotal role in the Catalan Giants' successes in the 21st century. The 34-year-old signed a 5-year extension with the Catalans in 2018. Sergio Busquets is still one of the first names on the team sheet at Barcelona, but his lofty salary is part of the reason why there have been rumors in the past about moving on from the 34-year-old. He is paid $14 million a year. Number 9. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is a French football player who plays as a forward for La Liga Spanish giants Atletico Madrid. He previously played for FC Barcelona. He also plays as a forward in the French national team. 2009 was the year Griezmann debuted as a professional footballer with the Spanish club Real Sociedad. It shouldn't come as any surprise that Antoine Griezmann was one of football's highest paid players. He's a World Cup winner and a perennial Ballon d'Or nominee. But until now, nobody knew just how much he earned per season with Barcelona. It's been a rough year for the footballer, but at least he has his millions of dollars to ease the pain. 31-year-old Antoine Griezmann has taken the spot on the list of the 10 highest paid footballers for 2022. Pretty unfortunate for Griezmann, but he still pockets his $22 million salary and will be fresh for France's defense of their world title in Qatar. So we shouldn't think he's crying himself to sleep at night. Number 8. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has almost certainly been the best player in the world's most lucrative league over the past 5 seasons and plays for a club owned by the Abu Dhabi royal family. And that quality is reflected in a hefty wage packet. So it'd be weird if he wasn't in this top 10 list. He's known for his tactical intelligence and prolific playmaking. He played an instrumental part in transforming his domestic team, Manchester City, into one of the best teams in Europe. He has won 4 Premier League titles, 5 League Cups, and a FA Cup with them. He is one of the few players in history to have won the Bundesliga and the Premier League's Player of the Year on multiple occasions. He even played an integral part for his national team in Belgium in the 2018 World Cup and helped them secure the 3rd position. Recently, Manchester announced that they have just signed a new contract with Kevin, ensuring that he will remain on the team until 2023. As of today, in 2022, Kevin De Bruyne's net worth is $22 million. Number 7. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah Hamed Maros Ghali is an Egyptian professional footballer who plays as a forward on the right wing for Premier League club Liverpool and captains the Egypt national team. Considered one of the best players in the world and amongst the greatest African players of all time, he is known for his finishing, dribbling, and speed. After the new contract, Mohamed Salah became the highest paid Liverpool player ever and one of the highest paid footballers in the world, keeping him in the list alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. He has scored 156 goals in 254 games for the Redmen. Sadio Mane's departure will make Salah more important than ever this season because now he's by himself. We predict that he'll cope. He is paid $26 million per year. Number 6. Andres Iniesta. It is true that Iniesta himself retired in 2015, leaving Barcelona to manage Japan's Vissel Kobe. The player was already 37 years old when he landed the job, which means football fans didn't know whether they'd be seeing more of the skillful midfielder. However, since landing in Japan and winning a few titles first, it seems that Iniesta has found his swag again. In 2018, Iniesta won what would have been the Emperor's Cup and Super Cup. This has given hope that he might stick around for another 10 years or so. He is paid $31 million per year. Number 5. Oscar. A title winner at Chelsea, Oscar was inconsistent, but heading into his prime when he shockingly was traded Chelsea for China, joining Shanghai SIPG in 2017. The 30-year-old is the 5th highest earning soccer player in the world, but is willing to take a massive pay cut to play at Barcelona. Oscar, who earns $34 million a year at Shanghai Port in the Chinese Super League, is willing to leave it all behind and join Barcelona, according to a report in the Mirror. The former Chelsea attacking midfielder transferred to China back in 2017 and has played in 114 games and has scored 34 goals for his club. However, it's been estimated that the Brazilian earned more than 3 times his salary at Shanghai than he would have done at the Blues. Number 4. Cristiano Ronaldo. Playing from 2003 to 2009, scoring 118 goals in 292 games for United. Over his 18-year career, he's won 32 major trophies, including 5 UEFA Champions League titles, the UEFA European Championship for his native Portugal, and 7 league titles in England, Spain, and Italy, making him the first player to win titles in 3 countries. Cristiano Ronaldo became the highest-paid player in the history of the English Premier League when he signed a 2-year deal with his old club Manchester United in the summer of 2021. He is the 4th highest paid player on the globe, even at the age of 37. He will receive $36 million per year. Much like his eternal rival Lionel Messi, Ronaldo signed a 2-year deal with an option of extension to an additional year. Number 3. Neymar. Versatile and excellent, Neymar has consistently been among the top 5 or top 10 players in the world for the last decade. He has won everything in France, but would certainly trade domestic titles for UEFA Champions League silverware. The poster boy of Brazilian football, Neymar beefed up his bank balance by sealing a world record money transfer to PSG from Barcelona in 2017. Neymar traded playing in Messi's shadow in Barcelona for PSG in 2017. With a record $263 million transfer fee, and helped take the club to its first Champions League final last year. The 29-year-old signed a 4-year contract extension to stay in the French capital until 2025 and remain among the highest paid on the team. The Brazilian star will be loyal to the Parisian outfit until the summer of 2025. He will receive $36.5 million a year. Perhaps a sign of his divisive nature, he rakes in significantly less cash from sponsors than the next 2 men on the list. Number 2. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is considered by some to still be the GOAT of soccer. The greatest player in football history is expected to be on a list like this, and he backs up his talent with some of the highest earnings in the world. We still feel unnerved by referring to him as the PSG ace or the former Barcelona man. But the Argentine superstar has landed an inevitably massive payday from his move to PSG. Lionel Messi earns $41 million, a staggering, which makes him the 2nd highest earning player in the world. The contract is for 2 years with an option of extending it to 3 years. Lionel Messi tried everything to stay in his home club, FC Barcelona, but had to move to a new city. Number 1. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe Lawton is a French professional footballer who plays as a forward for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain and the France national team. Considered one of the best players in the world, the leader of the next generation, he's widely tipped to take over the mantle of football's preeminent superstar in the years to come. Interestingly, it is still not enough for the Parisians to win UEFA Champions League. Nevertheless, Kylian Mbappe has become the highest paid footballer in the world by signing a massive new contract with PSG. The 22-year-old's permanent transfer from Monaco to PSG in 2018 remains the 2nd most expensive in history, and he has already plundered more than 100 goals for the club. He's receiving $62 million per year. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.